weshitishetalum gawamuno mulwani aisa n'olupiyolwengem mikokola omuseben wemwene watalum mama umtungwa ubwazambya natusunge italo jesum wewutekoni wewine wemwene watalum bantunga washitishetalo ukepaisha bantu kashimune utengele ulyababa mwisa vale fwayo kona ula italo jesu mama alamune ukosefye chikyabalwani utalo jesu jua Zambia, weshitishetalum gawamuno mulwani aisa n'olupiyolwengem wikokola omusebe wemwene watalum mama umtungwa ubwazambya natusunge italo jesum wewutekoni wewine wemwene watalum bantunga washitishe.
So where's my okay, there we are. Just for the meantime. Greetings from Sakanya. Hey, I remember Sakanya. Kusakanya. Utakwenda na bilo. Eko tuwale chitantua nikane kuja. But nana alipito mwingi. Kusakanya. Eko tuwale tunta. Tuwale chitako smuggling. Ala na alipito mwingi. Ala na alipitamo. Na alipitamo. Tuwale mabido. Kusakanya. Petro mundi bayunipi Petro ubunga na usenda kasaka kabunga 25 kg uletwala ku Kongo. Life hii alamkutali fuma kutali. So thanks very much va Nick Musonda, you have reminded me of Sakanya. Na rikuishwa sana kuja. Nishkwali milemu. Nombe milemu takwa baka tushinga chavashani nomba. Anyway. Yeah. So. Bulawayo. Katushinga ni bulawayo. Batine mchimemba ni bulawayo. Greetings from Choma. Honorable Peter Kalusa. Nice for you to join in. You look healthy, President. Ruben study. I am okay now. I am really okay. My wounds have healed. I feel fine. I've resumed. I'm even running now. I'm even running when I go in the gym. I'm running. I have recovered. And today I actually met 2 patients who were with me in the ward, in that ward where we were, a surgical ward. I met 2 of them. So yeah, so including my that man who was massaging me, my miracle man, I should call him, my miracle man. Maria Mwanakatwe Chingola is watching. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Maria. Greetings from Germany. You can make me pass Ziali. We'll be talking more about that. I think, but not today. Today I want to talk politics. Tonight I want to talk politics, but we will talk more about some of these issues. Martin Dunn. Good evening, Tayali. I'm watching you from Scotland. Okay, very nice. Today you give your back and insult ECOs, sure. I'm not insulting ECO. I don't insult ECO. ECO is gone. Today we are talking about life today. Pafwa bantu, pashala bantu. We cannot continue mourning ECO. ECO is gone. ECO will not contest the 2026 general elections. So we need to move on. Na mkwato wafya ba PF, na mkwato wafya. Chilutaso. Daddy Sozulu, is this my Daddy Sozulu? Are you the one? Is this my Daddy Sozulu? Chiluta Computer Solutions. I don't know if it's my Daddy Sozulu. Anyway, good. Yeah. Watching you from Luwingu. Oh, great. Watching you from Chipata East. I remember Chipata East. Kulishan Malula Lodge. That was my client, and I used to come there to Malula. Yeah. I remember Vubwi is watching. I remember my good friend from Vubwi. You know, we were together in the seminary. Josfat Piri. I remember my friend Josfat Piri. I don't know where you are, Josfat Piri. And if there are people who know you, please greet Josfat Piri. He used to be with me in the seminary. He used to be for, you know, the Montforts. He used to come from Vubwi. Josfat Piri. EEP watching you from Canada. Wow. Nice. Very good. Mwaiche Tayali, how are you? Akimu. Some of you mwebatemukuja bati mwaiche ndi mkulu sana hii. Ndi mkulu Tayali. Lusaka Hotel. Enoch. Oh, Ravi. My place. My hotel. Those are places that we will never forget. With my big man. Mr. T. Anyway, so here we are. Tonight, I want to talk about President Hakainde Hichilema. And some of these other people that are, you know, that are jostling for power. Okay, there are people that are jostling for power. There are people right now who are busy plotting on how they will Savannah Mumbi, taxes, Dallas taxes. Hey, very soon to come on, very soon. So yeah, so there are these people that are excited and they are busy scheming. There are people that are in South Africa. There are people that are in United States. There are people that are somewhere. You know, people are busy trying to, you know, gain power. Yeah. Oh, this side, the mechanic, Roma, from Luwingu. Jen, yeah. So, now, in Ebane, first of all, I want to start with myself. Because a lot of you will say, I mean, how come you only talk about other political parties? How come you only want other leaders, to aspire for presidency or to contest for presidency? What about you? What about you? Why don't you talk about your political party? Vane, what I want to tell you is this. I have got aspirations for presidency. But for me, it is I'm being realistic and reasonable. I am realistic and reasonable. And then my ambitions, I measure my ambitions. My ambitions for presidency is not just for me to become president so that naine mbonekele to say, yeah, Tayali is the president. No, it's not about that. It's not about that. For me, it's about leadership. It's about serving. For me, it is about serving the people of Zambia. It is about using my language. It is about helping the poor. My public life is motivated by the desire to help out people. That is what motivates me. To help out the people, to help out people. And of course, I can help people in many different ways. I don't need to become president. But the only thing is that, once you are president, you have got more influence to help a lot of people. You have got more influence to help a lot of people. When you are president, I mean, you can determine the future of the poor. For me, it is about the poor. It is about helping the poor. But I am also poor. At the moment, I don't have money. To become president, number one, you need the money. You need money. You need money. You need money to campaign. It is not easy to campaign. It is not easy to campaign, to go out there and people know you. People need to know you. And for people to know you, you need to travel around the country. You need to traverse the entire country for people to know you. And that requires resources. I don't have those resources. I don't have. This is why I am using other means to get to the people. Social media has been a great help for me. Some of you say, what do you do? Hey, you are always on social media. Yes, that is my strategy. I have realized I don't have money to print billboards. I have realized I don't have money to print t-shirts. I have realized I don't have money to hire a chopper and go to that place and that place and that place. I can't do that. I can't even afford a rally, because even just a rally requires money. A rally, just for you to make a rally, you need to create a stage. You need to hire a PA system. You need to hire a PA system. You need to bring in some people here and there, not to transport, tuma buses twaingilamo. I don't have that money. I don't have it. So, since I don't have, my strategy is every day I must appear on social media, on this platform, and speak to people. And since I am using this platform, it might take a little bit more time. And eventually, I'm sure there will be people that will come and say, Awe, Tayali, you have tried your best. I think we want to help you. And that is when I'll be able to reach those who are in the rural areas. When I'll have the resources, when some of you who are watching me will be able to say, no, I think Tayali, let's help you. That moment will come. That moment, I know for sure it will come. And that is the time when I will be able to reach those people in rural areas, And at that moment, when I even reach the rural areas, that's when I will come back and say, I want to contest. Measuring my ambitions. Being realistic to my situation. Being reasonable. Not tikula toloka fie. Yo, I want to become president. I want to become president. Because the problem that we have a number of people that are just jostling for presidency without really measuring themselves, being realistic with themselves, and really not even having a plan. In a way, when I will become president, I want to be ready. I want to be ready when I will become president. I don't want to go there without a plan. I want to make sure that I have a plan. But even when you have a plan, you should be able to have means and ways to execute that plan. It is not just a matter of saying, I'll create so many jobs, I will finish load shedding, I will reduce the minimum prices, I will give fertilizer. It doesn't work out like that. I am too experienced in politics. I'm too experienced in politics. Inama politics, kale na ingiramo, kale. My father was a branch chairman in UNIP. So I was exposed to politics at a very tender age. My mother was a chair lady in UNIP. I'm well exposed in politics. And I understand that things don't just happen like that. No. It takes time. It takes time. Now we have a situation where people are just jumping up. Even people who were just born in politics today, they are claiming they can be presidents. It's good. It's good to aspire. But you see, ambitions which are not moderated, it just shows that, you are not mature. It just shows that you are not mature. And it is a sign that you can't be a good leader. If you can't measure to say, this is not my time, this is not a good time, then you have already failed as a leader. If you can't moderate your ambitions, it simply means you have already failed. You have already failed. If you can't fail, if you fail to see the reality around you, then you have already failed. If you can't read the times, because you also need to read the times. Which time are we living in? What is possible? What can happen and what cannot happen? If you are failing to do that, you have already failed as a leader. You can't. So a number of these young people that are coming up, and I don't know why many of our people think that leadership is so cheap. Look around the world. Who just picks a presidency? Kwati ni mango from a tree. Leadership is not easy. Leadership. It is not easy. It is not easy. You don't just pick leadership just like that. I don't know why we have we have simplified presidency so much that everybody is jumping wanting to become president. Anyway, patali to become president. Simply because you think that kuli load shedding, and you think you can become president. You think you can become president because kuli load shedding, and you think you can become president. No, ubunga buli number 300 kwacha, and because of that you think you can become a president. You akainde ichile manafirwa. Nafiro afirirwe finshi. So these young people that are coming up like this, for me, I am seeing immaturity in them, some of them. I'm seeing immaturity in some of them. I'm seeing unbridled ambitions, unmeasured ambitions. I am seeing failure. I'm seeing failure already. They can't be leaders. They can't be leaders. Some of these people, they were lucky they were appointed by Balungu, to get into some of these positions. PF elevated them. PF gave them a platform. Basata created PF. And on PF, a number of you jumped on the bandwagon and you became mayors, you became MPs and whatever. Based on Basata's popularity, a number of you went into offices. It is not because of yourselves. It is not because of yourselves. If you look at yourselves, a number of you who are jostling for presidency today, if Basata did not create that platform for you, if you were not adopted by PF, some of you would not have managed. But PF gave you a platform. When PF gave you a platform, mwa kwata kono tundalama, mwa ishibi kwa kono kuishibi kwako. That is how you have that political status. Different from people like myself. I started my politics from nowhere. From nowhere. No one can claim to say, I made Tayali. No one, nothing. The name that I have, I created it. I created it. The name that I have, the Chilufya Tayali. You people, you know Chilufya Tayali. I did it. I did it. I created that. I have reached where I've reached by my efforts. Not because somebody gave me an opportunity here and there. If anything, I have been fighting against the tide. I have been fighting against the current. Because as I'm trying to go up, people have been pushing me down, pushing me away, putting all sorts of challenges. But I'm still fighting. I'm still fighting. Even here, even today, I am in exile, but I'm still fighting. But a number of you, you had an opportunity. You had a kickstart. You had a kickstart. And with that kickstart, now you think that it is so easy even to become president. It is not easy. It is not easy. So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is that I am realistic. I am not ready. I am not ready. In a number of factors, I am not ready. I am not ready. And I'm not in a hurry to become president. I am not in a hurry to become president. I am not, I repeat, I am not in a hurry to become president. I will be president when God will say, now it is your time. Because when God says, now it is your time, he would have prepared you. God is already preparing me. Here, where I am, I've learned a lot of things. I'm learning a lot of things. My perspective is different. If I had not come here, I wouldn't have learned so many things that I've learned here. It opens your mind to leave your country and live in another country, especially under my status. It opens your mind and it builds resilience in you. It makes you grow. I am still growing. I am still learning a lot of things. I'm still learning a lot of things. And I still need more time. And I need money. I need money. I need you people to come and help me. Yes, you can have, we have Pelago 2 pin, we have Pelago 3 pin. It's not enough. That is not enough for somebody to say, no, I'm going to contest as president. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. I need the connections. I need the connections. For me to come and change, the lives of Zambians, you need the connections. Things don't just happen. It is not just hey, when I come, I will tell the British to come and fight corruption with me. When you hear that word, when we come, we are going to do this. We are going to finish load shedding. We are going to create jobs. To do those things, you need connections. You need connections. So at the moment when I scan around, based on those reasons I'm giving you, and when I scan around, I don't see anyone who is ready. I don't see anyone among those leaders of yours. I don't see anyone who is ready. I don't see anyone who is ready. And the people that at least are somewhere there, they are being sidelined. They are being sidelined. But PF, as we are talking, and other people, they have grouped themselves. They are busy saying, no, let's unite. But everyone who is saying let's unite is saying everybody should back me up. Most of the leaders, most of the opposition leaders who are in Zambia today, who are saying we should unite, most of them, they are saying we should unite behind me. Most of them, they're saying we should unite behind me. You should all support me. Everyone wants to be supported. Everyone wants to be supported. They want to be the ones. They want to be the ones. They don't want to rally behind somebody. Now, meeting yabo mudia at okay, no, we need to unite. We need to unite. We choose one. In their hearts, all of them, everyone is saying, we need to unite, but I should be the one. But I should be the one to run. But I should be the one to run. But I should be the one to run. So, you can't unite. I don't see the opposition uniting. I don't see it based on that. I don't see it because everyone wants to be president. In Malawi, they are going to have elections, and I think they have about 16 presidential candidates. I see the same scenario in Zambia. I see the same scenario in Zambia. But then, for me, it is not just about uniting so that we remove Hakainde Hichilema. No. No, for me, again, that is an issue. This issue of alliances, it is not just about, no, let's unite so that we remove Hakainde Hichilema. Okay, you unite. Na bakabwalala. You unite now with incompetent people. How can you move a country forward? How can you move a country forward when you are uniting with bakabwalala? I don't want to partner with kabwalalas. I don't want. These people who were stealing in the PF government, they are busy coming together. They are busy trying to come together and scheme so that they can oust Katushingani houst. They can houst Hakainde Hichilema. They can remove Hakainde Hichilema. They are coming together. They are coming together. Right now, there are people in South Africa who are rallying behind this some rich guy that is throwing in money. I am told a number of PF leaders are rushing to South Africa, and this guy is giving them money. Now, presidents doesn't work out like that. You don't just flash out money and you become president. You don't. It doesn't work out like that. You don't just buy presidency. You don't just buy presidency. If Hakainde Hichilema, if it is about buying presidency, Hakainde Hichilema would have become president the first time that he contested. Because he had money. But look how many times Hakainde Hichilema tried and failed. And yet he had money. You don't buy leadership just like that. Just because now Kwatorupia, ube perefie. So this guy, this rich guy, who is in South Africa, Mulaive pafie. You are not removing Hakainde Hichilema out of power. You are not. Mweba liku South Africa ko muive perefie imweba kabwalala. You have united, you are coming together using Indalamesho mwa ivire na balungu, and you want to come and take over government. Mulaive pafie. And then yewe chishinga mulaive pafie. Watch this video, keep it. Come 2026. You come and play this video. Mulaive pafie. You won't succeed. You won't succeed. Hello, some of you people, me, I tell people, I'm straight. I'm straight. When I was supporting Mundubile, I was very straightforward. when Valungu came up, I went to Mundubire. I never cheated Mundubire. I knew that Valungu walefwa yokuwira. But I never continued cheating Mundubire to say, oh no, Mundubire, no, continue. I told Mundubire to say, Valungu walechifwaya. Valungu walechifwaya. Muntuandi two's down. Okay, two's down, lekatu wasunke Valungu. I never cheated Mundubire. Now, imwe mweva mo imwe. Muleuma shani. Munda, ichibemba chile fuasa. Ufuasa mchisungu, ufuasa na mchibemba. Mumbi munda. You are being hypocrites. You go to South Africa, you get money. You go to Zambia, you start cheating Mundubire. No, ni muevo. Ni muevo. Mundubire. A lot of these people that are surrounding you, they are going to South Africa. For tonight, I'm not going to mention their names. But I am just telling you that stop the hypocrisy. Stop the double standard. Ukumuleve pa Mundubire. But mulea South Africa. All along, you have been running behind Mundubire. Lero na muchinja, pantuna mufati kuli kasaka kandala moko. Kulia kasaka kandala ma indala mashakuiva. Eko bonse mwambo kubutukira. But that guy that is giving you money, and all of you who are surrounding wa Esther na Tasila Lungu, you won't go anywhere. And then never. You won't. You think presidency is cheap. Just because Lungu became president and you think it is cheap. Lungu became president because Sata had already fought for you. Sata had fought. Lungu did not fight for presidency. He never fought for presidency. Lungu atolelefye for presidency. Atolelefye. Wakumumpela fe pambale Lungu. Because the family is there in South Africa and you are busy scheming, thinking you can win presidency. You have no idea how to become president in Demieva. You have no idea. Satomu Inewa Ishive, what it takes to be president. He's the one who fought and became president. Unfortunately, he died and left PF in power. When he left PF in power, Lungu came and stand. Even when he stood with PF in power, he only beat Hakainde Hichilema by 28,000 votes. PF was in power. And yet, Lungu Aisa Iminina, he beat Hakainde Hichilema with 28,000 votes. PF was in power. You were controlling Wakapokola. You were controlling the state, whatever. Yes, you can say, no, Guy Scott was there, whatever. But the fact is, PF was in power. Lungu didn't fight for presidency. He didn't. Even 28,000 votes, they are not owed to Lungu. They are owed to people like Winnie Sanda. They are owed to people like myself. We campaigned for Valungu. They are owed to people like Given Luvinda. These are the people, not Edgar Lungu. So imamwamba ku South Africa they fight, the family. Mule ibe pafie. Tamwaka mumone na kabili bu presidency. Tamwaka mumone, you won't see it. Mule ibe pa. PF was in power. Edgar Lungu mwine Aisa Iminina. And he only narrowly won the elections. Twice I but no, Valungu bali mpower number. Vaingira mpower Valungu. 2016. How many votes did Valungu win? Over Hakainde Hichilema. 100,000. And yet he was in charge. He was president. He only narrowly won by 100,000. Na we akutintirira. Yali yakutintirira. And that's how he won. That's how he was sworn. 2021, he was beaten badly. Badly. Edgar Lungu. Fine. After HH Aingira, HH had made a mistake. HH had made a mistake. He had overpromised. He promised a lot of things. And when he came in, he couldn't deliver according to the promises that he made. He couldn't deliver. If Valungu was a politician, if Valungu was a fighter, South Africa, if you were really politician, that is when you would have taken the fight to Hakainde Hichilema. And I'm telling you, you would have shaken Hakainde Hichilema. You would have made it impossible for Hakainde Hichilema to rule. Because people were excited. People were excited. But for you, Hakainde Hichilema promised this, Hakainde Hichilema promised this. And those things didn't just happen. And that was a time that you would have removed Hakainde Hichilema. At this point in time, people have come to understand that things don't just happen just like that. Hakainde Hichilema has consolidated himself. Hakainde Hichilema has set some economic agenda which are bearing fruits. It is not happening like he promised, but at least reasonable people can see that a country is going forward. Look, ama civil servants, vale fola. Ama civil servants number. Those days, muliba PF, ama civil servants ukufola. It was a big issue. There used to be announcements per social media. Eh? There used to be announcements. Now, it is not even... Do we post ngashaingira kuli ba civil servants? You don't see the hype on social media. Those days ngashaingira nishi abantu kuposta pa social media. Nashingira. Ama line pama ATM. Because people the people are not getting paid on time. And so ngashaingira nishika desperation kali uko off the roof. It doesn't happen now. At least they have stabilized that. And those are signs that economy is getting better. When you have the civil servants getting paid on time. Yes, we have had a few times here and there where they have delayed. But at least there is consistency. Talk about the exchange rate. Talk about the exchange rate. The exchange rate, our kwacha has stabilized. Has stabilized. Kwacha taichinja fedelo yabuka kwati, you know, kwati mwana kashulyo ushiriwi. I'm not trying to demean my women. You know how much I love you. But anyway, kwacha alikweta mood. Lelo yabuke fi, my yabuke fi. You know, it was every day we were going to check what is the exchange rate. Every day you are checking what is the exchange rate. Because it was fluctuating. You know, it was so volatile. Now, nafiadi chinja. At least there is, you know, stability. Then there is, we have Kotin Kongole. At least there is this payment plan. Akaliko. Anyway, the whole point I'm trying to tell you is that it is not that everything is okay, but at least there is, you know, some order. There is some order. We don't have cadres flashing money around. We don't have people going to pick money from other countries using a presidential jet. I'm not saying there is no corruption, but at least it is not like the way we used to see it. It is not like the Kasakakandalama. Ichalo, nach chindamako. There is order. There is discipline. Hakainde Hichilema has installed discipline. And those, they are characteristics of a country that is moving forward. A country that is moving forward. So really, Hakainde Hichilema has tried. I am not saying Hakainde Hichilema has done everything right. No. No. He still has to work, but at least we can see that our country is on the right trajectory. We can see that our country is on the right trajectory. And for that, we should allow Hakainde Hichilema to continue. We should allow Hakainde Hichilema to continue. Because if we remove Hakainde Hichilema, these political toddlers and these disgruntled politicians, these corrupt politicians, these thieves are the ones who can come. If you say we remove Hakainde Hichilema, we are going to have the corrupt guys. We are going to have the thieves like Malanji. Thieves like Malanji. Those are the people that wants to come back. They have stolen and they want to come and use the same money to buy presidency. If you're Kana, we can't bring back Bakabwalala. Even if Hakainde Hichilema yo kuli load shedding, we are better off with load shedding than to bring Bakabwalala. We can't bring back Bakabwalala. We can't bring back Bakabwalala. Bakabwalala, they deserve to be in jail. I am happy that the DPP has appealed the case of Bamalanji. Bamalanji should serve not less than 10 years in jail. Not less than 10 years. Not less than 10 years. And these other Kabwalalas also, they should go in. But I'm just praying that if we can save Bayamba through these appeals, Gilbert, Gilbert, is an innocent man, that one. I mean, who could fight Edgar Lungu Imumwebantu? Who could fight Bakabwalala? Kutuwa iwo mbenchito? Kutuwa iwo mbenchito? Na Bakabwalala badia? Yamba bamu womfeshefye nchito iwe dipila. And if he didn't, ngabadi mitamfye nchito. They would have fired him. They would have accused him of being UPND. So he just had to do it. So Bayamba mubabelele ko luse. Gilbert Piri babelele ko luse Bayamba na papata. Palamule chitefya mapepala. Make sure that Bayamba mwabafumi yako. Malanji rundeni kwe miaka. Let him go in for 10 years. Onyamba, please, even if you can 6 months, okay. Okay, even 6 months. Mwachiteko fenangu for 6 months, okay. Mwachiteko fenangu for 6 months. Wafumewa mdala. Or suspended sentence. That man is not a criminal like these other criminals. So let us not allow Bakabwalala to come back. Let us not allow Bakabwalala to come back. HH has brought discipline in our country. Yes, I'm not saying that there is no corruption. There is corruption. But I know, especially when he comes back, I know he will handle some of these people that you have been talking about to say this one. I know that in the next government, Hakainde Hichilema will be more careful with the people that he's going to choose. I know. I think, you also have to understand politics. Sometimes we politicians, we are tied by the politics. Now, Mona Tuyumuntuyu is corrupt. But you are in libula, in terms of politics, if yala sirinkana, so kumuleka. Ala baleka, baka fike kumana nikane ku 2026. After 2026, there will be different people that will come. I am very sure of that Hakainde Hichilema will be more careful when he chooses his ministers in the next government. And I must say this to Hakainde Hichilema. Make sure that you choose the right people in the your next term. Because, I will be saying the truth as it is. I will not spare Hakainde Hichilema if he does something wrong. I will not refrain from talking, especially after, if something is wrong. That's why I'm not rushing to come back. Because I want to make sure that, first agenda is to make sure that Hakainde Hichilema goes through. And this, I'm not doing it because I want to come back. That is a very basic way of looking at things. Inenshile chula kuno, inshile chula. Wako Timbutu Kirat, no, hey, Tayali wants to come back. No, I'm not suffering. I am not suffering. And this place is, of course, even better than Zambia. Inshile chula. Inshile chula. I am doing this because I don't want those kabwalalas. I don't want them to come back. There are so many other people. South Africa. Yeah? They should not come back. And of course, we can't give Ulucheche. And they are saying they want to become president. You will see if I'm mfungo. You will see if I'm mfungo. So, Hakainde Hichilema must continue because our country is on the right trajectory. We need that continuity. Removing Hakainde Hichilema and bringing some other people, it will just distort many things. It will be going back. Niba nani ewo mukaleetamu, niba nani? Niba nani? Niba nani ewo mukaleetamu? Who are you going to bring? Who are you going to bring? At least people wakweteko to leadership quality, bale banyunya. Mundu vile mule munyunya. Given Lubinda, mule munyunya. Given Lubinda, he has his own weaknesses, but I can tell you, I have respect for Given Lubinda. I have respect for Given Lubinda. He's a very experienced man. He's a very intelligent man. But he's being sidelined. He's being sidelined. At least in Geba Mulevika Kuntansha, Kutina Fiumf. Number, Given Lubinda Mulemu Vikoko. Mundu Vila Mulemu Vikoko. Ero Mamkuleta Bakabwalala to come and take over government. Nemdarama Shakwiba. Amu Peref. Tamwa Imone Tamwa Itambe. Tamwa itambe mube perefie wherever you are ndiye miebe chishinga mukangumfo kufina you think that no no, he just talks anyhow. You will see. You will see going forward. You will see. You want manage. I am standing in between. Hakainde Hichilema must go. Imwe uku. Ero tamwaka imone even in 2031 tamwaka imone because in 2031 ero tukalalwa nombana banani kane na abantu anikane abambiuko. Because I know na UPND there are people who are ambitious. There are people who are ambitious even in UPND. They want to become president after Hakainde Hichilema. So 2031 tukala tintana. But again, for me, I'm very realistic. If at that time in 2031, there will be somebody that is better than me, somebody who will be more ready than me, I'm telling you, I've got no problem to support that person. Besides, the age works in my favor. I'm still young. When I was even sick, I've even survived. I don't think God would take me through that. He just wanted me to experience that weakness. So I know I've got a long life. So I don't have a problem. 2026, Hakainde Hichilema must come back. That is the best way for our country moving forward. We shouldn't allow Wakabwala. Those people in South Africa, Wakabwala. Vaesta Lungu na Tasila Wenuyo, Wakabwala, they are using stolen money. And they want to come back, not to come and look after you. They want to come back to come and steal more. They want to come and steal more. They are not coming to come and sort out problems. They are not coming to sort out problems. They will just come and steal. At least Hakainde Hichilema pari discipline. At least Chalo Chesu. Na chambo kumonika kwa toke. Zambia. So we need to continue. So many projects are in offing. So many projects are in offing. Let them develop. Let them bear fruits in the next term. Not to change government. We shouldn't change government. And I'm not saying this at yo, vampere koka ngwe na ngushan. It is just what is right for our country. It is just what is right for our country. So, I'm opening phone lines already. So that those who want, you know, if there is something that you want to clarify, you want to ask, you can bring up any issue. I'll be able to respond to you. I'm being careful. Shide sana machine. But there is a lot of planning. Hakainde Ichilema must go. Oh no. Shan, whoever will stand will win an election. Iwe. Whoever will stand will win an election. You know what it takes to win an election? Taula ishibiko no kuishibiko. Tapani nefodi. You think you can come and win an election next year? You think you come and win an election? Taula ishibiko no kuishibiko. Udinama diapers. At yo. We can come and win elections. We win elections. No. Let's support Hakainde Hichilema bane. Let's support Hakainde Hichilema. That's my agenda, and this agenda is my agenda. By UPND, if by UPND wafa van kwataka so, but nga wangu mfila kurushefa fine kandana matetinkane, you know. But otherwise, Hakainde Hichilema must continue. Ati, how about winter? How about winter Kabimba? But winter is supporting Hakainde Hichilema. So what are you telling Antonio Mwanza? Those are I mean, he has started a political party. Let him continue growing. Let him continue growing. Hello? I congratulate Antonio Mwanza, you know, for launching his political party, for starting his political party. I congratulate him. But definitely, I mean, I would not come here and say, no, Antonio Mwanza will do what? No, not 2026. Not 2026. Even these people, openly speaking, that, yo, ichawa iche. Ama politics te havana nda mieva. Ama politics te havana. Ichawa iche. Tupange chako sa. Whatever. Timupange chako sa papeni. You can't make it chako sa. Tupange chako sa. You can't make it chako sa. Lelo. Mwisa mwina my elections in 2026. You can't. Nishaka inde Hichilema na otava wino. Mumutu. If only na Hakainde Hichilema, I mean, my politics, munela ndapo imu. My politics. Chakosa. Ale long term mpange politics. Mpange chakosa. Mwisa mwina ama elections in 2026. You can't. Naipwa. Apa bola naipwa kale. Hakainde Hichilema is retaining power in 2026. There are no two ways about it. You can say whatever you want. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, please.
Good evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is Patrick calling from Zambia, Lusaka in particular.
Yes, Patrick.
Yeah, just to appreciate what you are doing. Otherwise, yeah, I think so far the man is on point.
He's trying.
So far, the economic pointers are showing. So for me, I think it's just fair and right that as Zambians, we vote him back into power in 2026.
We should. We should not doubt, my brother. And
Yeah, but my only concern is just probably the power thing. Electricity is really devastating this economy.
for my brother, let me tell you
So-
about this. Let me tell you about this electricity thing. This electricity problem, Hakainde Hichilema was wrong to overpromise on it. Hakainde Hichilema was very wrong to overpromise on it to excite people. To build electricity power plants, minimum is 3 years. Minimum is 3 years. Sata, when he came in, you remember that Sata built some electricity plants. You remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Did it finish load shedding? Did it finish? No, it didn't. Hakainde Hichilema has continued. I think even today I was watching. So at least we can see these projects, and these projects we need to be patient. I was just talking to my wife, for example. I was talking to my wife in Ethiopia. They have got load shedding, but they just launched that grid. Okay, what is
yeah.
GERD, Renaissance Dam. What is the G for? Anyway, a huge project.
Yeah.
And how long has it taken that project? 15 years. They have opened it in the 16th year.
Oh.
And I was asking my wife, say, do you still have load shedding? I said, yeah, there's still load shedding. Why? Because it doesn't just happen overnight. So we need to be patient. However, at least you can see how Hakainde Hichilema has been trying, to resolve that issue. I mean, unless you just don't want to appreciate, but really, Hakainde Hichilema has been throwing himself this way, that way, that way.
These projects, for sure. These projects are really complex, yeah.
Yes. And he has been trying. But
otherwise, so far, so good.
So let's give him a chance.
In business, we really appreciate. We are seeing change. We are seeing change.
No, that's good, my brother. Please don't feel shy, to express yourself. Even if these PF are saying whatever, tell them this man is on.
I know. You see, that man, he removed people from power that accumulated so much money, and money is power. You know what it is?
Yes, that's what we need to guard. They have got money by Mambala.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. I do understand. I'm not going to come here and lie to say, no, Hakainde Hichilema, hey, when you this, when you that. No, we still have a lot of challenges. And I will not be shy to talk about them. I will talk about those challenges that we have. The only thing is that, yes, we have those challenges, but at least Hakainde Hichilema, we can see, the way he's trying so hard to resolve those issues. He's trying so hard to resolve those issues. And those issues, some of these issues cannot be resolved overnight. They can't. Hello? Hello?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Yes.
Yeah, I just want to make a quick contribution. Yeah, I really enjoy your platform. And I want to, let's speak with about Zambia in particular and Africa in general. The politics that you are doing, even in opposition, I like it. You stand with the truth and you are not using emotion. Most people, we tend to use emotions, by just saying, let's remove the government. Even we see progress on the ground, it takes long for some of these projects really to come to fruition. People, they do not understand that. And also as leaders, let's not overpromise, but, even if HHT overpromise some of the things, we can follow even from abroad that, there are things which are on the ground. There are some solar plants that are being installed, stuff like that. And I think if he continues in that trajectory, I think Zambia is on the right path. Zambia is on the right path. And I like the way you don't dink and dunk. You just hit straight to say, even if it is being done by someone I oppose, if he has done the right thing, let's appreciate it. Let's show thumbs up to say, this is good, keep it up. But however, like you said last time, we need strong opposition. But these guys who are just like trying to ride on the back of the late former Edgar Lungu, I don't think that they are doing any good for themselves and for the Zambian people. They're trying to come back using a very, very sad scenario, to come back into politics using a sad scenario. Let this guy be buried. I think by now they should have been on the ground canvassing for support, but they're still arguing for as to when a person should be buried. That guy must be buried in Zambia. That is right. Yeah. That's my contribution. Thank you so much, my brother. Keep it up. You are on the right path. You are doing the right thing. I like when you make those presentations. You don't think or just done. Just say it straight as it is, which is good. Most people, they may not like it, but that's the truth. Truth is not easy to accept.
Yeah.
Yeah. Truth is painful. Yes.
No, thanks, my
Thank
brother.
you so much. Keep it up, my brother. Keep it up.
Thank you. And yeah, indeed. I mean, you may not like what I say. You may not like what I say, but the truth is the truth. At the moment, I would have been so happy, attacking HH. I would have been so happy attacking HH. UPND, they have got serious weaknesses, such that, if it's to punch them, you would punch them. But, if I do that, what am I doing to my country? I'm telling you, take this for a fact. There is more money ku PF than ku UPND. So if you're talking about, Tayali is benefiting, I can rest assure you, I miss the PF sponsorship. To be honest with you, have you seen that car at Chan, Kawaii? Munakamona Kawaii? Munakamona ma plastic bags kasenda? Why me? Even in prison, Baleka Tumina, the PF, with their stolen money, they are more organized in terms of support. Kuyu PND, no. So if you want money, ukuli amafu ni ukuli ba PF. Indarama vali baba mambala na wakwate mpia. I can assure you, indarama na wakwata. So if you want money, if you want to chew money, continue, go and support them. But unfortunately, they are only thieves. They are wrong leaders. The good leaders like Avena Munduvide, Avena Given Ruvinda, they don't have the money. Abakwete mpia bakavwalala. They are the ones that, they are sidelining these two. They want to take over. And there is money. I can assure you, there is more money kuliba PF than kuliba UPND. Kuliba UPND takuli rupia. But the issue is, I love my country. I want the country to move forward. I cannot partner. I will not partner with these thieves. Just because they have got money. And I will make sure that you don't come anywhere near power. So I'm not doing this because the other FMP, you were giving me more money. Lero ni pashan. Lero ni pa 11. In 4 days time, I would have been receiving $1,500. In 4 days, I would have been counting at $1,500. Yala ingia. Pasate 1,000 ya ingia. Imwe. Hello? Wira veshani wale.
Tunakonga program efumanda si Africa. Alimpata chichi. What are going to oppose him next year? What are going to be opposing him about?
Imagine.
That's the first question. If you're going to be qualified because of the position, what are going to be opposing him? Takui. Okay? So the best way is just to support it. I mean, if I was old enough, I would have said the next year is an appointment. They need to have presidential elections. It's just have MPs, I'm a country. Presidential election, I thought they should be a factor. It would be an embarrassment to tell the truth. People get seriously.
Yeah.
Not at a conference level, but at a provision level. Yes, they get serious. Okay?
Good. No, thank you.
A person who is practicing that people.
Thank you. Somebody saying that only people from one region are calling, and I'm sure this is the narrative that you want to come and bring. You want to come and bring a narrative, regionalism, but it won't work. It will not work because even in Mutonga, I'm Bemba full from Chinsari kwa Mubanga. But I am seeing what Hakainde Hichilema is doing. And don't think that people from other regions are not appreciating. This kind regional thing that you want to bring in, Takakawombe, because I am very sure that people, even in the other regions, they have seen the benefits. And this is epalandanat ama politics tamwa ishiba. You know, tamwa ishiba. You don't know what really, make people vote for somebody. You don't know. You don't know. Epo mushali la papene. Even on social media, ila miwe pa sometimes. You say, no. Social media, how many votes are on social media? Social media, how many votes are on social media? How many votes are on social media? Where are the electorates? Where do the votes come from? Good politicians know where the votes come from. So you mwewa savaila pano pa social media. Hey, what? Hey, what? You are wasting your time. That constituency fund that Hakainde Hichilema has brought, that one is causing a lot of problems. Oh, it's causing a lot of problems for you. For you, even in Tuanikane, a social cash transfer. Social cash transfer, social cash transfer. Social cash transfer, muliwa lungu, kwali account to social cash transfer. Tualera pay social cash transfer, social cash transfer. Now we don't even talk about it. I've mentioned social cash transfer here. I'm sure some of you are even, it is just now clicking to your head. Why? Because people have been receiving Tambika. They have been receiving. There are no issues with social cash transfer. There are no issues. That, Mukayai beat that. You think you are going to beat that? You think you are going to beat that? Hey, you don't know politics. Hakainde Hichilema has brought in policies which are cross-cutting. And the people out there, they are appreciating. You will see. I've got no doubt Hakainde Hichilema is going through in 2026. He's going through in 2026. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there for tonight. We'll talk on today's Wednesday. We'll talk on Friday. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Zambia. Good night.